Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru. It is November 30th, 2020, and I've got something new on the screen, and this is the second new thing I've gotten on my screen today. So obviously King is gearing up for the holiday season. Now the last one was called Flavor of the Day, and it featured Olivia, and I talked about how it was a wonderful opportunity to gain boosters because we could just play normally, get our level progress done, and still earn rewards. And then I warned about these things where they have us complete certain levels that are really tough, and it's tempting to use boosters to gain boosters. And I think that's what this one's going to be. But I'm hoping I'm wrong. Let's go ahead and investigate. All right, so it says Sweet Winter Memories, and this is what makes me a little bit nervous. Relive moments in the Candy Kingdom, and this is what makes me really nervous. Win sweet rewards by completing all the levels. And that's the tricky thing here. Oh, and it ends in 6 days. So this is day 1. Sweet Winter Memories, day 1. Let's see what it says. Level inspired by Tiffy. Yeti is the best sledding buddy. When we go down the hill together, it's like whoosh and zoom so fast. We've got 3 daily attempts. Oh, so we used to have some games where we had about 6 days and we had 6 king players, 6 actual players, and the levels were inspired by those players. I would say random people. I don't want to call them randos, but some people who won contests, so they weren't random. And when they produced it, they had a particular level. So this is Tiffy's level, and I get 3 attempts for today. And if I can get it done, then I get to go on to tomorrow's level tomorrow. And if I can't get it done, then it'll give me 3 more attempts tomorrow. But I don't get that second level, I think, until tomorrow. Well, let's just investigate. Let's find out. So it says new feature, crystal candies. This isn't a new feature to me, but it might be to some. We make matches under the crystal candies to remove its layers. We can see it gets these fissures in it. It gets cracks. These aren't cracked yet. We've got a lot of work to do. And this looks like a tough one. And this looks like one that might tempt me to use up my boosters, except now I know better. 20 moves to clear out 68 of the jelly and collect 4 ingredients. Here's the ingredient dispenser. Here's the portal down here that we have to drop it into. Look at what we have to get through. Lots of thick frosting. These magic mixers, also known as evil spawners. We've got conveyor belts. We've got portals that look like they connect up to here. We do have bobbers, hopefully to send out some fish, but we need room to do that. We don't have much room. And I can't move these crystal candies because they're both under here. I would be able to move this to here, except you saw how it did transfer, except it doesn't match up. I don't have that option yet. I'm going to take what they recommend, hoping that an orange drops into position. No, and then the conveyor belt took it away. Yeah, uphill battle on this. I don't think I'm going to get it the first run. Hopefully I'll get it by the 3rd run. Might not. This looks like a really tough one. And one of the reasons I think that it's tough is because, look at this. I've got 2 opportunities. I can move this here. I can move this here. There's a bobber here, so that actually acts as a barrier. I can't do this. I can't move the green together because there's this candy cane fence. These are about to spew something bad at me. So I have very limited opportunities and a lot of bad things that could happen. Now these look like they probably put this stuff down here. That's what I'm guessing. Look what I can do on this. I'm going to hold off on this because I have a really good move here. We're going to send out those bobbers. Unfortunately, now that's trapped and I can't use it. And it might get consumed. But I still had a really good move that I'm glad I took. This is now wending its way down. While I've got these here, I'd like to drop them through. This is going to spew something out, and I'm afraid it's going to spew this. I can make a match so it strikes next to this. The problem is, while it's wrapped up in a crystal candy, I don't think that it works. I could do this and make a stripe, and that would probably be my best choice. But I'm going to experiment here, I think. I will. I'll work on cracking this crystal candy. I don't think it's going to work here, but let's see. Oh, guess what? That didn't go. And now I've opened this up significantly so that I can match with orange. And I think that is a good choice because it's going to concentrate the colors. And when that happens, we've got, a better chance of making other specials other places. Let's go ahead and do this and take this off. I thought about taking out that licorice, but it's a losing battle against the licorice now. Let's see if we take off a rivet. We do. So even though we're making moves under the crystal candies, it's working. Look at all of this blue I have going here. I know that this is about to go. And if I could just hit it, it would take things out. I can't hit it. So let's do this. Try to get the blue together. Now we remove this. Hopefully the fish will come and attack this. There we go. So now I have a better hope of getting these ingredients collected. I'm on that right path. But I don't see how I'm going to be able to clear out all of those jelly in this limited number of moves. I could do this. It's a nice stripe. I'm thinking instead about doing this because I need more activity here. Also, notice that this is like the bottom of the board and this is the top, and things flow in these columns. So if I do this, it changes this part of the board and gives me a nice cascade. I believe I was correct on my assessment, though. Look at how tough this level is proving to be. And notice how prominent those beginning boosters were where they tried to get me to use those. I would love to put this together with this. It would be so beautiful, but I've got this purple here, and so it's not going to happen because there's so much purple on the board. If I do this to bring this down next to it, then these purple all come together. I wonder if I could hold off. See, I don't think I can. I don't think I can make moves over here. I could do this, but it's likely to blow up. I'm going to do this and just blow everything up and hope that those fish have an opportunity to do something significant. I am at a loss because I didn't clear this out very well. Let's do it. Let's take out all blue and concentrate these colors down and try to break through this side of the board and hope that we get some color bombs here. Not quite. Now, I'm not getting those ingredients at all. I thought I had a pretty good shot at it, but I just wasn't able to get through the bad stuff. I could set off the bobber here. I think I'm going to do this and just see if we can get some good cascading. No, but at least I'm better equipped for my next run. And let's just do these because I only have 3. Let's do them one after the other, right in a row, and see if we can get it done. I'm not going to be surprised, though, if I can't do it. All right, not going to bring in any boosters. I'm not going to be tempted by that. So I'm altering my strategy. Yes, I'd love to have these ingredients come out, but they're a blocker. They're in the way unless I can get this out. So I'm not going to open this up right away. I'm going to stay over here because I'm trying to get some cascading to happen. That'll have an effect on both sides. I'm going to take out... How are we getting licorice? We start with licorice on the board. Oh, look. We got that struck. So that's stunned and that's stunned. That's good. Look at this. Going better. So even though we have to rely quite a bit on luck, there is some strategy that we can use that will usually propel us into a better chance. I know I want to make moves over here, but this actually takes a few things out, and the things I have over here aren't taking things out, and now I don't really have many options. I can't put these together because they're both trapped. If one of these were open and one of these were trapped, I'd be able to use it. So yeah, bad things are about to happen. Is this even putting anything out while it's all trapped? You know, I haven't even been able to determine that. Oh, I could lift this up. It would have me forego using this to hit this, but it would take out some licorice. It's not going to do much else. And I don't really have a much better move. Unless I could prompt more green to come through here. But that's going to flow kind of funny. I'm going to go ahead and take this. and see what that does for me. Well, that was kind of cool. I want to see what this changes. I did see it put a licorice over something that I was using before, didn't I? I want to set this off, and I can't. I'm stuck right here. So let's go ahead and take this. It looks like it didn't produce anything. Well, somebody will be able to see by slowing it down, because my poor old eyes just aren't catching any bad stuff happening here. Now that we've got this open, though, that might change. Oh, look, I can take this out. I can't take this out, but I can take this out, and that's going to get things started. I know I could have also made a stripe. There are other things I could have done. Oh, look, the fish took it out. So now I'm in a better position. Now I've got 10 moves left. I think that's more than what I had previously, and I've got just a better situation. I'm going to try to bring this through here. So I'm going to set this off and work down here. There we go. Look at that. That's making progress. I'm letting this side of the board kind of take care of itself as I'm doing things here. Although, I'm not going to let go of good opportunities I have if I can find them. That's not a bad opportunity. It's just not great because I'm not hitting any bobbers. I could do this and try to slide this out. But I'll take out that licorice. That licorice is in the way. I need good things happening here. Now, the more of the regular jelly that I take out, the better the fish will be at finding the jelly that's left over. So that's another option I want to exercise. I have no good moves here. I don't like this at all. I'm going to have to rely on the conveyor belt to help me out and spin this around into something better. There we go. Look at that. That looks good. We're bringing things down. I'm not going to be able to make that color bomb. Things are going to spin. But now we're bringing wrapped candies back into this area. I can make another wrapped candy, or I could take this off and clear things out. I'm going to go for the wrapped. Those are so significant. And we did get some good cascading just because of the spin of the conveyor belt. But notice, I still have a lot of work to do and only 5 moves to get it done. Let's make something with the blue. Oh, I really hope that would come together. Well, hey, look at that. As we're making these big strides here, what happens is things can drop into position a bit more easily. I'm going to drop this down and see what can happen here. Oh, I wanted that. I didn't get it, but I'm going to do a wrapped combo. It's going to send out lots of fish. It's going to hit this, which is going to take out a color. It's going to probably end up blowing up this and taking some things out. Oh, hello. That was a scary one. On its own. It's the best choice I have, I think, for this board, and it creates this chaos. Look at this. Another one of these. Not in the best spot, but it's still going to hit bobbers, right? It's still going to send out fish, and I think that's what we need, is these fishy helpers for us. Look at this, though. I need something else that's going to send out more fish because I've got double thick stuff here. Oh, I think we got it. All right. So on the second playthrough, barely, I was able to get that one done. I modified my initial strategy in order to give myself the best chance possible. Once you play, you have a better chance of success in the future because you understand the board better. But it was still close. There's still so much luck required. I wouldn't have been surprised at all if I hadn't gotten this done today. And I won't be surprised if you don't get it done. And my recommendation is only play it if A, it's fun to you, or let's put it this way. Only play this if it gives you some significant benefit. Now, for me, I got 30 minutes of free color bomb, which I don't like the timed specials. So I'm not really thrilled with what we got as our reward, but I'm going to go ahead and claim it because it's a reward and I need to do it to move onward. I get to unlock new levels in a little over 17 hours. But let me go ahead and talk about when to decide what to do for these special events. for this game in general, I only play if it has some sort of benefit for me. Some people think I'm not going to play unless it's fun. I stop playing because it stopped being fun. That's what some people say. For me, it's never been about fun. It's been about a challenge, and it's always challenging. So even though I have to take a break sometimes, I still keep coming back because it has a benefit to me. The game in general is something that I enjoy because it presents a challenge. So you have to make sure that the game itself gives you some sort of benefit that works for you. And then with all of these things, you have to make sure that it gives you a benefit that the trade-off is worth your while. For me, I really love Flavor of the Day because I can earn this and get regular boosters instead of timed boosters, just as I'm playing my regular levels. So that's a benefit to me. This other one, in and of itself, is not a benefit to me because I don't really care for the timed boosters, and it's a much more difficult task, and it's more tempting to use some of my own boosters. The reason it becomes a benefit to me then isn't the game itself, but it's because I want to help you guys. So I think I'll continue doing it, but I might not be successful, and I'm not going to use boosters just to be successful. So I'm going to play along with this because it gives me a benefit and that I get to do it and show you the example. That's the benefit. Cyber Week sale. There's a special limited offer around the holidays, and so King is going to give a discount. It's not a benefit to me because I just do not spend money on this game. I never have, and I never plan to. I won't say I never will because who knows what the future holds, but from my perspective, King makes millions of dollars per day on this one game. I do not make millions of dollars per day, therefore I feel I need my money more than they do. I also have a very limited entertainment budget. Some people, look at this, I can't even buy anything. Some people have a larger, more generous budget than I do, and they've got the opportunity to spend money on a movie ticket. Well, it's November of 2020, and lots of different areas in the world are spiking, and lots of theaters are shut down, and so you can't buy a movie ticket. You know, you want to spend $12 on a movie ticket, but you can't. You can spend $12 in King and get some good benefit out of it, get some reward, and when they've got sales, that's one of the best times to do it. Also with the piggy bank. If you have trouble ever with something that's technical and not strategic, then you may want to contact King Community. Just Google King Community and tell them I want to buy things and I can't, and they'll usually help you out with that sort of thing because they want your money. So anyway, that's information about sweet winter memories, plus a few different little tips from Susie, the Candy Crush Guru. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and please comment if there's anything you want to contribute. Bye-bye.